guys, it's approximately 10:06 p.m. on a Saturday night, and guess what I'm doing? Talking to a computer. Someone asked me to do my first tag, so I decided, why not? So this video is basically going to be about my first time and all about sex. Yeah, no. What was your first tweet? I actually just took the time to go all the way back to my Twitter and find my first tweet, which is, going into school late with an equals D face. I'm such a rebel. What was your first YouTube video? Honestly, I don't know. I'm guessing it was my Live Laugh Videos video with Lex. Hey, we're Live Laugh Videos. Yeah, that was a really great time in my life. Who was the first person you subscribed to on YouTube? Wow, I don't know. What was your first Facebook profile picture? Insert picture here. Everybody loves old selfies. Do you still talk to your first love? Occasionally. Yeah, kind of. Not really. What was your first alcoholic drink? I guess, sips of alcohol, when I was younger. But my first legal drink was in Paris when I had a glass of wine, because I'm 18 and that is allowed there. Come on, US, you gotta step up your game. What was your first job? I'm working at TJ Maxx since the summer before my junior year, so yeah. What was your first car? I shared a Volvo with my sister, a Volvo station wagon. I think it was from the 90s or from 2000 something, so yeah, it was really old, and I crashed it. Oopsie! But yeah, so now I have a different car that's my own. Who was the first person to text you today? Let's look. Rachel. Gotta love her. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? Probably Rachel, because I woke up and was like, hey, let's go to the mall. Who was your first grade teacher? To be honest, I don't remember her name because she was the worst teacher in the entire world and she got fired. And then I had another teacher who I liked a lot better, so yeah. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? I was very, very young. My parents went to Hawaii and they brought me with them. It's actually funny because the Hawaiians were like, oh, did you adopt her here? And my parents were like, no. I mean, at least as far as I know, I'm not adopted. Who's your first best friend and do you still talk? I don't know. I mean, I had a lot of really good friends when I was really young. The one that I'm thinking of right now, we don't still talk. I don't know, I had a lot of guy best friends when I was really little, and then as I grew up I actually started liking girls. What? That came out wrong. Disregard that. Where was your first sleepover? Oh my god, these are I have the worst memory. I don't know. I probably was very, very young, and I slept over my grandma's house or something. What was the first thing you did this morning? I woke up and checked the time on my phone. That's basically what I do every morning. If my phone's not next to my head like this, and I wake up and have no time to check, it actually stresses me out. So yeah, I checked the time, and then I, of course, got distracted and ended up checking every other social media in the entire world. What was the first concert you went to? I think maybe it was the American Idol, summer tours when the top 20 or whatever go on tour. I met the entire season of when Fantasia won, and Fantasia was my favorite, and I met all of them except for Fantasia because she was too busy, so whatever, girl. What was your first broken bone? I broke my finger, and I got stuck in a treadmill, so yeah. What was your first piercing? I got my ears pierced in 5th grade. I remember it was sometime in June. I honestly had a countdown. I don't know why I was so pumped. What was the first foreign country you went to? Guess you could say I went to Canada. I went to Montreal for a weekend. But if that doesn't count, then Antigua. If that doesn't count, then Australia. But I've been out of country multiple times. What was the first movie you remember seeing? These questions, do you think I can remember back to my childhood? Probably Barney. That's not a movie. Yeah, I don't know. That's my answer for that one. When was your first detention? Actually, I've never had a detention in my life. Who was your first roommate? My family. I've never actually lived with anyone other than my family. But next year in college I will be. If you had one wish, what would it be? How is this part of my first tags? It makes no sense. Oh my god. I guess I could be as cheesy as possible, but I honestly just want to be happy with my life. I bet everyone said this answer, but I don't know. I just don't want to be like an old wrinkly woman and be like, oh, I wish I did this, I wish I did this, I wish I did this, I wish I did this. What was your first sport you were involved in? Soccer. I started soccer when I was very, very young. What is the first thing you do when you get home? It depends. Usually if I'm just like coming home like during the day, the first thing I do is usually go up to my room or pet my cat. I don't know. It's a close tie. If it's nighttime, the first thing I do is talk to my parents. I always, like, if I come home late at night, the first thing I will do is either if they're sitting in the living room, I will talk to them, or I'll go up to their room and I'll be like, yo, I'm home. When was your first kiss? See, like, this one's a hard one because I feel like everyone's had that kiss in, like, kindergarten or, like, first grade where, like, a boy kissed you. Dude, I don't know. I used to, like, trade Pokemon cards with this kid and we'd kiss each other for, like, a trade. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, hey, you want this Pikachu? I'll be like, yeah, you want my lips? Yeah. I wonder if that worked now. If that doesn't count, then I guess my first kiss was, like, in 5th grade on the ski bus. What happens on the ski bus stays on the ski bus. Alright, so that's my first tag. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I mean, I don't really know what this is enjoyable. I'm not really funny at all. I'm just talking to a camera. But hopefully you like learn some things about me. Go check out my latest cover. I'll put a link in the down bar and go follow my Twitter. Peace!